What's up everybody, this is Derek here, and in this video we're going to be talking about a late game strategy that could potentially help you survive or even get you a chicken dinner. And I'm calling this chain healing because basically instead of dying to the zone, you chain your healing items together to survive outside the zone long enough to make the people inside the zone think you're dead. That way when you run in, you can surprise them and they generally won't see it coming. So you can see I am way outside the zone. I'm running in. It's going to start doing more damage as soon as this zone closes. So it is chunking now a lot faster. And this is the strategy. So basically, as soon as you go into the red, or like a second before you go into the red, use a first aid kit. So the first aid kit is timed to work out pretty well there, where if you wait until it's like, I don't like to wait until the last second just in case there's any lag, but you can see I'm going to be setting up for another first aid kit. I had 6 of them, which is good. You need a good number to really use the strategy. And there we go. Use another one. Unfortunately, I accidentally prone there. I am running in, going to use this house as cover. I know that there are a ton of people off to my right now. And it's just a matter of surviving long enough to either make them think I'm dead or focus on killing each other instead of killing me. Because if anyone sees me running into the zone, I'm as good as dead because there's no cover here. So I'm going to use another first aid kit. Now I'm going to have to run in. I'm assuming, I see some people over there by that pickup truck off to my left. I also see an airdrop straight ahead, so maybe people are going for that. And I think I'm just going to prone. Fortunately, he doesn't see me because he's shooting somebody else over like straight ahead right now. So I do have an 8x scope, so I think I'm going to look up here, just make sure there's no one getting ready to snipe me from the ridge. But like I said, when you're outside the zone this late in the game, it's a pretty good strategy because people don't assume anyone outside is surviving. So instead they're focusing on people inside the zone, looking where other people might have just run into it or setting up cover or whatever. So it's a pretty interesting strategy. And again, it only works if you have a lot of healing items. However, if you do, it's certainly pretty viable. So I'm looking at that. That bush almost looks like a person proning there, but it is not. And now we're going to have to move again because now we're outside the zone. So once again, running outside the zone, people don't expect you to survive. There is one of those vans and it's stuck on a rock. But I have very little cover here. So I'm pretty much just relying on the fact, so I'm gonna have to heal again. So you can see right before I dropped into the red, I used that healing item. There is the pickup truck. They're just worried about driving into the zone too, so I'm figuring they're probably not going to be focusing on me because they don't even know I'm alive. So now I've been outside the zone for 2 zones basically. So like I said, it pretty much means that anyone alive is focusing on people here instead of focusing on people running into the zone. So I hear some fire over there near where that buggy crashed, or the van crashed, and that crashed outside the zone, so I know they were running into it. I see a guy here by the pickup truck. I see another guy off to my left. He does not see me, fortunately, and that's because he wasn't looking this way. He was preoccupied with the guy on the pickup truck. However, even if he wasn't, I venture to say he probably wouldn't have been looking behind him, just because people don't assume that you can survive these zones because they do so much damage. But if you have the appropriate healing items, you can chain them together to survive long enough to get into the zone and give yourself a chance to get a chicken dinner. So the rest of the game here, from here on out, is pretty boring. I have an 8x, so I end up just sniping the last guy. A few people died to the zone, and then I sniped the last guy by the house straight ahead. But yeah, this is just a fun little video on a strategy where if you're outside the zone and you're worried about dying, if you have healing items, at least give it a shot. And like I said, right before you drop into the red zone, that is when you want to use your first aid kits. It also helps if you're fully boosted. I wasn't in this case. I don't think I had any boost items left actually, because there we go. I just got the energy drinks and the painkillers there, I think. So, but if you have if you have boost items, make sure you're fully boosted before you're running in. And also make sure you're not using a weapon when you're running in. I was running in with a weapon, which is a little bit slower too. I think it's like 6% slower. So you want to be able to run as fast as possible. So that would be no weapon and fully boosted if at all possible. So hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, definitely give it a thumbs up to help the channel grow. And consider subscribing if you haven't already for tons more PUBG mobile content. You can see here I found some larger rocks. These are great because they always render. You don't have to worry about render distance. These are hard covered. People can't shoot through them. So definitely use things like this to your advantage. So I'm going to take some painkillers. And I'm just going to boost up fully, that way I heal faster, and I also have that movement speed buff. So my name's Derek G, and I hope to see you on the battlefield soon.